Hello Internet Video Viewing World, and welcome back to another Extreme PC Reviews product video. And today we have the Raidmax blade, and the model on this is 298WB or ATX 298WB, and this case measures in at 20 inches by 7.5 inches by 17.5 inches and weighs in at 15 pounds. And with this case you get a bag of screws, motherboard standoffs, a motherboard speaker, and the screws go to the motherboard standoffs, the optical drive, and also the hard drive, and there are some washers in there. And on the front of the case there are 4 5¼ inch drive bays, and there is a quick release. You just slide this over and it pops right out. And on the inside of the drive bay covers there is a built-in dust filter. And let's just put this back here. And below the 5¼ inch drive bays there is one 3.5 inch drive bay, and there's a power and reset button and power LED and hard drive activity LED. And down below that there's 2 USB ports and headphone and microphone jack. And below that there is a cool looking grill. And let's just see if we can zoom in on that grill. There we are, the grill here. And on the side there are some more vents, and behind this grill there's a 120mm fan that can also be swapped out for a 80mm fan. And on the side of these grills on the inside there's a dust filter. And let's turn this case to the side. And on the side, as you can see here, there's a window, and it's a blue tinted window, and you can have an optional 120mm fan right here. And on the back there are 4 thumb screws, 2 on each side. There's a included 120mm fan here, and that can also be swapped out for an 80mm fan if you choose to. And the motherboard I/O shield plate goes here, and there are 7 ventilated expansion slots. And on the side here there's some ventilation and 2 grommeted holes for water tubing, wires, or fingers to pass through. And at the bottom is where a power supply would get mounted, and below that there's ventilation, and below that ventilation there's a removable dust filter, and that slides out from the back. And let's open this case up and take a closer look. And to remove the side panel, just remove the 2 thumb screws on the back and then slide back, and it pops right out. And here's a closer look at that window, blue tinted window, and where the fan goes on the side panel. And on the inside up here, this is where your optical drives or fan controller or whatever, and it is toolless. You just turn this and pull it right out, slide in your optical drive, and then lock it into place. And you can also use an optional screws to secure it. And same thing with the with your hard drives down below. Just turn this toolless design here, and then slide the hard drive in, and then lock it into place. And there are, zoom up here, there are cable management holes, and with some tie-off areas here, and there are some standoffs installed already. And behind here for the cable management, there's about a 1/2 inch of space there. And then on the motherboard itself, or the motherboard tray itself, there is a cutout for the CPU cooler retention plate. And let's slide this panel off in the back. And there's that hole right here, big hole. And this case will fit up to 12-inch video card. And for the expansion slots, they are not toolless. There are screws here, which I prefer. Don't know about you, but... And here's the look at the back of the case. Here's the two holes for your cable management, and here's your... Here's that access to the back of the motherboard right here, and also at the bottom there's another cable management hole. And on the front there are 4 screws, 2 on each side, holding the front cover on, front bezel on. But if you don't want those screws, you don't have to have them in. There are little clips that hold the front bezel on, and pop outs for your drive bays right here. And here's a look at here's the back of the grill. No dust filter in here, but there are dust filters on either side for the front vents. And today I would have no problem recommending this case to anyone. This is a great mid-range budget case, and I'm going to give this the Extreme PC Reviews Awesomeness Award. And I'd like to thank you for watching the product video on the Raidmax blade. And thank you for watching, and have a great day.